by the way, this is Ryan Tseko. Ryan is the vice president of Cardone Capital, works with me every day for the last how many years?
9 years.
Real quick, Ryan was very, very much like the rest of you guys here. He worked for an airlines, had a salary, was a pilot, saw me on YouTube, said, I want to learn more about real estate. You had, what, how many units?
21 units in Scottsdale. I was a part of every course and program. So all the stuff that I say to like here, like I was a part of the RIAs, which are the local meetups. You know, any course that I could be a part of, I just wanted to fast track because I knew that if I can get around the right people, I can get, because I started out with 1 unit and then 4 units, but I realized when I hit 21 that I wanted to do something a lot bigger.
How many different properties?
There was 6 properties, you know, 4 units, 3 units, 2 units.
21 units or something. He made, what, 400 grand?
I made 400 grand, but I became a manager.
How many years did it take you to make 400?
400 grand, it took me 5 years. 5 years.
Okay.
And then what happened was when I joined your team, I showed him all my units, and he was like, "Oh man, all that stuff is junk." And I was like, "I worked hard for that, right?" And so initially I was taken back, but then I was like, "No, he's right. You know what I need to be looking at is bigger deals." And I was like, "Well, hey Grant, can I just invest with you?" And at the time he had 826 units in Nashville, Tennessee, and so I literally sold all of my units to 21 units. I had 500 grand. I paid the tax, ended up with 400. Let Grant invest in the 826 units. Within 3 years,
He put his whole 400 in a deal I already owned. It was already cash flowing. Exactly what I'm telling you guys over and over.
Yeah.
I didn't go build it. I already had it. He rode on my deal. He went from being 100% owner of his 21 deals to probably 400. That deal was
2%, 3%.
yeah. And he made $1.1 million in 37 months.
And I got cash flow, and I didn't have to manage the deals.
So you guys don't. The point of that story is, you know, you're better off being a smaller owner of a bigger deal than a larger majority of a small, tiny junk deal. Okay, let's go to our first caller. Our first.
Noreen.
Noreen's a Zoomer.
Hey, Noreen.
You don't like them. Noreen, how you doing, and where do you live?
Can't hear you.
Noreen.
And I have personal real estate. I've never done multi-unit. I have a commercial property that my husband's business rents, so we get cash flow from that. And then 2 private homes. But this is the first time that I've considered this.
Yeah.
And new to it, and I'm also older than probably a lot of people here, so I'm just trying to determine the best way forward. But
Yeah.
I did select some things that are local. I know that you said start where you're at,
Yes.
so I don't know how you want to proceed.
Yeah. Where are you?
So we are downtown, like 3 blocks from the Liberty Bell.
Okay, Philadelphia, right?
We're in the historic area of Philadelphia.
Okay, good, great. Now, number 2, how old are you?
65.
Good, 65. So let's just let's handle the age thing first. What should nobody does. Nobody plans on any of this stuff. Everybody thinks they're gonna, you know, nobody plans on dying either. But
Yeah.
you guys got to understand that nursing home's gonna cost 10 grand a month. You understand that, right? Nursing care, hospice care, 10 grand, 20 grand. Who's gonna pay for it? Oh, that's why I want all my money. Your equity will not pay for that. You're going to distress sell yourself. That's why you guys are wrong on this. I got a house and that's my equity and everything's paid for. You will not need a house. You will need a hospice. That's the things you guys, the dementia that's going to take place in this country is going to be at rampant rates. We have 377x more autism in this country today than we did in 1983. Why is that? Oh, it's not because of the vaccines? Whatever. We got it. Parents are paying $10,000 a month for their kids that are 3 months old just because they got autism, or 2 years old, okay? And that costs money because none of us are qualified to do that. Where's that money gonna come from? Not your business. It needs to come from a stable place that can support you and your husband beyond retirement, because there's retirement and then there's retirement to death. And then there's that period of time that nobody plans on, those 3, 4, 5, 6 years where you don't know anybody's name anymore, that nobody wants to talk about.
Right.
And at that point, you're not.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a hard sell for us.
Yeah.
I mean, because we, you know, we've done well for ourselves.
You have.
Just not,
Noreen, you've done phenomenal. What you've done is exactly what you were told to do. Now you got a new plan, you got a new strategy, and this strategy is wealth and freedom. Okay, well, you're not working anymore, your house doesn't produce it, you have income every single month, whether you work or whether you can remember. Okay, hope that helps.
Timothy.
Timothy.
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Hey, good buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, so I put a couple deals together. The only issue is, so I'm in Naples, Cape Coral.
Great market. Great market.
It's an excellent market, but the issue is I'm putting my AirPods in to make it a little easier.
Okay, what makes it
So,
easier is when you talk.
I think the issue I'm having is just that like LoopNet and stuff like that. There's not a lot of deals and stuff like that. And then when I go ahead and I try to find the deals, outside of that, it just feels like I'm kind of in a club. Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into this club.
Yeah, so you need the answer to your question is you need to be on the list of who's the Naples market? CBRE, Cushman?
CBRE, Marcus and Millichap,
No, not Marcus
JBM.
Millichap.
Well, I mean, for smaller deals, Marcus and Millichap has deals out
All
there. JBM has a lot of deals out.
Yeah, Jamie, a guy named Jamie May, JBM. We know them all, guys. We know all these people in those markets. Okay, we're currently in those markets. ARA, Newmark, HFF, but the big ones: Cushman, CBRE, Newmark, and the Jamie May guy.
Jamie May. Okay. I just want to. I mean, I'm a big fan of faking it until you make it. So I'll put in a.
Well, yeah, but here's the beautiful thing. Okay, you don't have to fake it. You just need to get on these lists. There's no faking in this deal. I'm just going to tell you guys, fake it till you make it. It's not what you got to do. If you could be, are you an investor in anything?
Yeah, so I just bought my first. I bought a duplex last month.
All right.
All kinds of different investment groups. My girlfriend, she actually owns 4 properties herself. So between the two of us in Naples, we own six stores.
So when you talk to Jamie, you're going to be, look, man, I'm an active investor. I haven't met you. You don't know me. I don't know you. I'm going to use that over and over. Every time. You don't know me. I don't know you. But let me tell you, I'm an active investor. That's the word you're going to use on yourself. I'm an active investor. I'm a player in the game. I want to come here. This is my first stance in Fort Myers. I just added 1 deal. I want to add a second deal. I got enough money to add 8 deals. That's my target.
All right.
And you're not faking it. You're not faking it. You're telling them what your goals are.
Yeah. When I underwrite these deals, one of the issues I feel like I'm I'm struggling with is the expenses. So when I'm going through, it's like I get to that. Everything else makes sense.
Good. There's much competition around it. It's a great market, tremendous market.
Yes,
So I came across a 48 units.
Yeah.
That's brand new.
Beautiful.
I have an address, I don't know if you're gonna pull it up or
Tell me
I can
what,
give you for the stuff that I saw on there.
What's the
on
address?
LoopNet. 9588 Hood Road.
is this in Jacksonville?
Yes. Sunbeam,
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sunbeam Villas.
They want $224,000 a door, $10 million. This is a great deal to run at. I don't know what the location's like.
9588 Hood Road.
But you
From
see,
my recollection,
see-
I think it's a pretty good.
I see.
don't know how
I have the
wide-
location right now.
I think
Okay,
it's-
this is a great location, by the way.
It is.
Like Jacksonville. If you put Jacksonville on a clock, you want to be somewhere between, the 15 mark and the 30 mark, 35 mark. You want to be right here. When Jacksonville's right here, you want to be like right there, and that's where that is. That's a great little pocket. Somebody built it. They probably started building it. They probably got it permitted in 2019. They started building in 2020 or 2021. Here it is today, and they're like, oh, this is the worst time we could ever have an asset to sell, which is the best time to what? Buy. Right. Exactly.
Bye.
So this is a great little deal right here. The rents are probably $1,700.
1600, they said.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of data. I don't have a lot of information here. I really messed up right there.
So
But
the rent
look, if you
for
could buy
under
this
that
thing,
1%.
excuse me, if you could buy this thing for $175,000 a door, you're going to make money forever. That's just me doing mental little napkin mental math.
Yeah.
And what would be
At
the
200
likelihood
grand a
that-
door, at 200 grand a door, you're probably printing money.
Yeah, you're probably at a 6%, 6.5% return.
And now
And
I
you-
can do that.
That's viable at this point?
Yeah, it's viable. I can do that in my head. This is where you guys need to go. You guys, all of you watching right now, you don't need, oh, Grant's so smart. Grant's not so smart. Grant has just got this simplified down to little tiny things that I need to worry about. And that's the only things I worry about. One was the first thing was the location. What did I say first? What's the location of the property? That's the first thing I care about. Okay? You gave it to me. I'm like, it looks nice. Boom. I validate the location on a map. I don't trust you to tell me about the location. I know what a good location is in Jacksonville. That same clock rule would not apply to Miami or Houston, Texas. So you got to know every little market's got